the summer solstice. We're supposed to be having summer today, and I'm freezing my you-know-what off.
Yeah.
What is that about, David?
I have no
David's
clue.
got a sweater on. I got a hoodie on that's like 3 inches thick.
Oh, yes. Yes. It's pretty chilly out there in some areas.
So listen up, WVON listeners. Don't come to my office. OFFICE, do not come to my office. Why? I am here to tell you on WVON that you will not have to pay your tax bill on August 1st. I don't have the numbers to print the bills. So the due date is going to be October 1st. October 1st. How about that, David?
October 1st?
Yes, you're going to get your bill in the mail on September 1st. We hope that we get the right figures so that we can send them out. You're going to get it on September 1st, but listen up. If you have a computer, a phone, or an iPad, you will be able, before you get the bill in the mail on September 1st, you can go to cookcountytreasure.com, put in your address. Yeah. David's holding up a piece of it here. If you're watching us on Facebook Live, call 773-591-1690. Give us your address. No north, south, east, and west. And you will be able to see on cookcountytreasure.com your bill. You can print it before you get it in the mail. Okay? You can print it before you get it in the mail.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
That's really, really important. And on there, you're going to see if you've got exemptions. And if you don't, you're going to go to the assessor's office and get homeowner, senior, and senior freeze. So that's what this is about. Don't come to the office. You can do it completely online once the bills are out. And guess what? We're going to come on WVON and tell you the exact date that you can download your bill online. You can download your bill online. I repeat, if you didn't get it the first time, do not come to my office saying, where's my bill? Where's my bill? We don't have any bills to print. We got no bills to print. Listen to me. Don't get shot coming downtown on the bus or the train, or beat up or burglar, whatever's going on those trains and buses.
Going on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. David's upset this morning because every time he gets off at Roosevelt, what's the matter on Roosevelt?
Every time there is a delay, we always end up stopping at that Roosevelt station, and we're sitting there. And then finally the conductor says there are trains ahead of us for whatever reason, and we're sitting there. So I thought I was going to have to call somebody for a minute if we hadn't started moving to come and get me here, because we were sitting there for like 10 minutes at the Roosevelt station.
You know what? If there are nine out of 10 people that I talk to that take the bus or the train, don't have anything nice to say about the bus or the train. Nobody.
Really? Nobody?
Nobody. Do you have anything nice to say about it?
Not much. No, not much. It's just one delay after another.
Well, I was in Serbia over the weekend.
Now, what were you doing in
I
Serbia?
was there for a Ricky Martin concert and another concert. I'm meeting some friends. I was there 6 days, had a birthday party, came home. Yeah.
All right, you bad girl.
Yeah. You know what? I was going to get on a bus to go downtown from where I was, and I didn't have enough money. And so I was standing there, and I asked this lady on the street, how much does it cost to get on the bus? And you know what she said? You're in Serbia. There's absolutely no charge for any public transportation. Trains or buses are free. Free. Can you imagine that?
I cannot imagine. I never heard of that before.
I didn't either.
How do they?
Nothing. You just get on, you go to where you're going, and you get off. How about that?
That is
Listen
terrific.
up, Chicago City Council. Make all buses and trains free since they're miserable to ride on anyway. We got 2 callers on the line this morning. We're going to start with Owen, who is an amazing story. I'm so interested in talking to Owen. Owen, it's Maria and the David Gordon. How are you?
Okay, Maria. Hey, listen, why don't you run for mayor of Chicago?
I am going to run, but I'm not going to announce, because if I announce, I have to give up my WVON radio program. So I'm going to wait till the last minute. Last minute. But I'm going to get in, and nobody's getting me out. Nobody's bullying me. Nobody's nothing. Don't worry.
Good.
But I'm not giving up WVON, because if I give up WVON, right now, then I can't help people like you. And I think giving back money is more important than me running around town saying, I'm running for mayor, I'm running for mayor. No, when I'm good and ready,
Okay.
I'll announce. So, Owen, tell us, this is an amazing story, how you found out about us.
Well, I read an article in the Chicago Tribune where a gentleman named Michael Puccinelli, who said he was your spokesperson, he talked about the difficulty in getting refunds and asking people for patience and understanding and so forth. So I decided I would write a letter to Mr. Puccinelli and explain to him that it was my fault. I neglected to submit the application for the senior freeze for 2024 and 2025. And as a result, when I got my second installment bill, it was almost $3,000 more than it should be. So I went to my local assessor here on Lawrence Avenue in Harwood Heights, and he submitted the request for me for a correction, but it didn't come through. I never got the check. So that's when I wrote to Mr. Puccinelli, and I said, hey, listen, Mr. Puccinelli, I'm 90 years old. I would really like to get this refund before I die. And
You don't sound like you're going anywhere to me.
Not-
You
not
sound like
too
you got a lot of
soon.
piss in you.
Yes.
Are you kidding? Where are you going? You're going to stay alive to vote for Pappas?
I am
You
for
better, you
sure.
better.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't vote for you because I live in Harwood Heights.
That's all
I
right.
don't live in Chicago.
You tell your
Well,
girlfriend she lives in the city, right?
Uh,
Tell the truth, Owen.
my,
Tell the truth.
my daughter does. My daughter does. I'm going to encourage her to vote for you.
Like,
But
thanks.
listen, I sent that letter on May the 8th, 2026, to Mr. Puccinelli. He received it on May the 8th. I got a check in my mailbox on May 15th, a week later, for $2,939.43.
No wonder you like me. Ah,
Very
I do.
good.
you know what? This is an amazing story because
Yes.
here's a guy. I understand you got some hearing problems, huh, Owen?
I do, but listen, I've got a clear caption phone, so whatever you say, I can read and hear it too.
That's amazing. That's amazing. What if
Mhm.
I'm not on the phone? What if I'm just talking to you one on one? Can you hear what I say?
With great difficulty.
So I'm better off talking to you on the phone than I am talking to you in person.
Yes, actually, you are.
Did you learn how to lip read?
No, I'm not deaf. My hearing handicap is what they call moderate to severe, and I have very good hearing aids, so I can hear decently most of the time, but over the phone, it's very difficult without this clear caption thing.
Well, I want to tell you a personal thing. My husband's ear was hurting really, really bad, really bad, really bad.
Oh.
And so they went and they said, oh, it's wax. And they tried to get the wax out of his ear. So then he said, it's not working. So he went back to the doctor and they did an x-ray. He wears a hearing aid. The hearing aid broke off and was inside his ear. And he had to go through surgery to get it out. What is wrong? Hello?
Oh.
What is wrong with these hearing aids? How could a hearing aid break inside your ear? What is that about? Did you ever hear
Yeah,
such a thing?
yeah. Never. I've never heard of that. Must have been very painful.
Oh, very painful. And the poor guy's on antibiotics. He can't sleep on his ears. So,
Mm.
you know what? You got hearing problems. It's a big problem. But there's also a good blessing in having a hearing problem. You know what the good blessing is?
No, what is that?
You don't have to listen to half the goofy, trashy stuff that people say.
That's right. Yeah. Well,
I was
my
in a
poor
room
wife
one
has
day
to
and there
put
was a
up with-
little kid trashing her father. And you know what he said to me? Turned around, looked at me, goes, I wish I was deaf. I wouldn't have to listen to that kid talk. I said, well, don't wish you're deaf. I said, just ignore him. Ignore him. Just walk out of the room.
Yeah.
Well, this is great.
Yeah.
So, David, explain to our listeners what a senior freeze exemption is. And listen up, we have increased the amount that you can apply for. So it used to be 65,000. Now you can make under 75,000, and you must apply every year. You
Amen to
must
that.
apply every year. And that's what you
Every
did
year.
wrong. You didn't apply, right?
Right. That's
Is that
very
going to
good.
be on this
Right.
next bill, these exemptions?
It should be, yeah, the second installment.
Yeah, I'm
yes.
good for 2020, 25. So with the help of our local assessor, I got that squared away.
Yeah, that's great. So tell us, Gordon, what a senior freeze is so everybody can know.
Sure. A senior freeze
Well,
exemption.
I
is
hope
for
I have
all
the
of you-
details right, but what you do, you get an application in the mail each year, so depending upon your age, and they tell you, look, fill this out, and if your income is below a certain level,
Below
75,000,
75,000, and you're over 65.
you gotta tell us what your income is. You gotta spell it out and give us a total, and give us your real estate number, of course, and so forth, and send it back. And we'll put you on the list of people who get a senior freeze redemption or exemption from paying your full amount of real estate tax. It's a great blessing that nobody should miss out on.
But you already get a homeowners. You have to have lived in the house for 1 year, right, David?
That's correct. You have to
Homeowner.
live one-
Senior, you have to be over 65. And then
Right.
now you're getting those two plus the senior citizen freeze, which means you're making under $75,000 a year. You submitted the papers to our office and we processed them. So you got $2,939.43 back. What
That's
are you
right.
going to do with
That's
that
right.
money,
Yes.
Owen?
Inquiry Minds
Well,
wants to know.
I had to borrow some money from my daughter to get my expenses taken care of, so I was able to repay her. That was a good thing.
That's a
And
good
then,
daughter. Where does she work?
She is a Cook County public defender and has been for 20 years.
Oh, wow.
She is a friend to those who have no friend as a Cook County defender.
That's really one of the
So-
overlooked professions in Cook County. I mean, the public defenders do a great job.
Oh, I think so too.
So
yeah.
she had enough money to loan you. Was there any money left after you paid her back?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so now wait, confess,
I owe
confess,
her 1,900.
confess.
I
What'd you
had
do
a-
with the rest of the money?
I can't remember. It's been. I can't remember. We probably went to Jewel and bought one or two steaks at the current prices. You know.
Mm.
What'd you do for Father's Day?
I don't know. I really can't remember, Maria. I was just happy to have it in my checkbook, to tell you the truth.
Well, yesterday was Father's
for
Day.
For Father's Day, we got together. I have two daughters, so my wife and I met with the two of them at a local Panera restaurant, and we had a really nice time. And they treated us. Our daughters treated us, and gave me some nice Father's Day gifts. So they're wonderful girls. They're 50 and 51 years old.
Wow, you had them a year apart.
Yes, they're almost Irish twins.
Do you have any grandkids?
I have three. We have two granddaughters and one grandson. The grandson's going to be a senior in college. One of the girls is going to graduate from high school, and the third is going to be a senior in high school at Von Steuben High School
Wow,
in Chicago.
you did pretty good.
Did very well.
Two daughters
I'm
and three grandkids, and your wife's still alive. Is she 90 years old too?
No, she's going to be 87 in September.
Now, what do you attribute to you guys staying alive so long?
Well, I think first of all, it's just a God's blessing that I've been given these genes that keep me alive. But I think it's exercising almost every day, a little bit of stretching, weightlifting, and walking, and then
Very
taking my
good.
blood pressure medicine every day. I've been taking blood pressure medicine for 50 years, and my blood pressure stays real. My mom and dad both died of congestive heart failure, so I try to stay away from that. And I try to pray every day. I'm a
Very
Catholic,
good.
Maria, and I count on the Lord's help to get through one day at a time.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm coming out with a book pretty soon, and it's about me being in different churches all over the world. I hope you'll get it. It's,
Oh,
it's
okay,
called
yeah,
The
I'd like to
Maria
see that.
Pappas is the name of the book. Yeah,
The Maria
I'd
Pappas.
like to
All
see that.
right.
yeah. I'll talk about it on WVON when it comes out. But listen, I am so proud of you, Owen, 90 years
Yeah, me
old, picking
too.
up, writing to Mike Puccinelli, who works for me, and getting your $3,000 back, eating a couple of steaks, having 3 grandkids, 2 kids, going to church, praying. You're like the ideal citizen.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
What kind of work did
tell
you do
Mike
when
we-
you worked?
I was an insurance agent for 32 years, and before that, I was a Catholic priest for 9 years.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You were a Catholic.
Yes.
Why'd you give up being a Catholic priest?
Because I didn't want to live a celibate life the rest of my life. I wanted to find a lady who would be willing to marry me.
Wow, I know a lot of priests who don't want to be priests anymore because the church won't let them get married.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. The year I was ordained, 1961, 65 years ago, there were 35 of us who were ordained. This year, they ordained 3.
Yeah. Who wants to live a
Does that tell
celibate
you-
life? Right. Yeah, that tells you
So-
something. They need to change the rule.
Oh, they do. They will. And they will eventually. And not only will men be allowed to get married as priests, but they will ordain women as priests too.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to be. I mean, they're going to ordain me when I'm
They're gonna
90.
ordain-
You can come to my church. All right, Owen. We're moving on to Regina here.
God bless
Thank you
you,
so
Owen.
much. If there's any money left, you go to Jewel and you buy yourself another steak on sale, huh? We got Regina on the line here. Regina,
Yes, you do.
how are you?
Hey, Regina.
All right, and how are you?
Oh, I'm always good. Ain't no tag days for Maria Pappas.
It can't be. I can't allow it because we need you to help us out with these taxes.
Yeah, you got a big sum
Beautiful.
of money coming here, huh?
I don't know.
You don't know. Well,
But-
we're going to tell you about it this morning. You called ABC7 Phone Bank, correct?
Yes,
And you were owed a senior freeze exemption, right?
yes, I was.
For 2024, right?
Correct.
And you applied for it, and it took your tax bill down from $4,000 to $1,288. How about that?
Beautiful.
That
Huh?
is terrific.
That's-
I can't ask
Hey.
some more. I can't ask some more. Thank
That's the
you.
next bill
Hey.
coming out. It's going to be $1,288. How about that
That's going to be wonderful.
in
'Cause I had a
October?
stroke when they came up.
Yeah,
so
you're
I
saving
was-
$2,700.
Oh, beautiful. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. that's a
And-
blessing.
And
And I've been praying
wait,
for
there's
you,
more.
too.
There's more. There's more. You're going to get in 2014. Get this. Our computer goes back 20 years, Regina. In 2014, you overpaid by $210 and you're going to get a check for $210. What are you going to do with the $210?
Save it to give for the next taxes.
Well, the next tax is only going to be $1,200.
Well, every penny counts to pay your bills.
I know, but why don't you go buy yourself something?
Well, you know.
Okay, let me
I-
ask you this. Okay, here. If you had $50, if I came to your house today, knocked on your door on West Walnut and gave you $50, what would you spend it on?
Oh, I'd go to a restaurant and eat something.
Exactly.
you go.
Exactly.
There you
And
go.
I want to know where you would go and what would you eat?
Well, I would probably go to a nice soul food place and give me some greens, sweet potatoes, some oxtails. Yeah. Oh, that sounds so
Some
good.
cornbread.
That does sound good.
Huh? Where's the best soul
Mhm.
food place on the West Side?
Well, On the west side, well, it's further west. I go to Chef Daddy's.
What about Isola's on the south side?
I don't go south. I try to stay in my lane. Stay
You
on my
West
side
Siders
of
don't
town.
go south, and the South Siders don't go west. How about that?
That's right. That's right.
You stay out of those lanes, huh?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So what did you do for Father's Day? Anything?
I just wish all the fathers happy Father's Day, no matter what kind you was or is.
You got any
Even if
boys?
you don't have children, all the men, I wish them a happy Father's Day because men I always have to step in when another one steps down.
You got any kids?
I have 3 children
Boys or
and
girls?
6 one boy, 2 girls.
And how many grandkids?
Nice.
6?
Yes, I have 6 grandkids and 4 great grandchildren.
Lordy, that is a house full. That's like 12 people in a house. Did they get together for Father's Day? Or did you just call them up and say Happy Father's Day and get out of cooking?
I hope for them to cook and tell them bring me something because I can't cook.
Did they come over?
Yeah, and they bring me something.
Really? For Father's Day? You're a good mother. You got gifts on Father's Day. What'd they bring?
How about that?
Well, my neighbor had fixed me greens, sweet potatoes, cornbread, pinto beans, and potato salad, and meatloaf.
Oh, Lordy. What's your address? I got your address here. I'm going to show up on Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds like my kind of food.
They'll
Yeah.
give you a party.
What did the kids bring?
Just themselves, and gave me a hug and a kiss and
Uh-huh.
say, "I love you, Grandma."
Did they get some of the meatloaf, the collard greens, the
Absolutely
cornbread?
not. No.
So they came over for Father's Day and they didn't bring anything. Just
No, they
themselves.
gave me a hug and a kiss.
You know, that's a good mother.
That
That's a good
is.
mother who says a hug and a kiss is the gift.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good
Well, and
mother.
to be here,
Uh,
by the grace of God, I hope that you got the 70 Adventist people in your book
Uh-huh.
when your book comes out from going around all the churches.
Oh, I'm at all the churches all the time.
She is.
Yeah,
I
because
was
my church is a monument on Independence and Polk.
uh-huh. How many people in the
Mhm.
congregation?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that. We've been around for a long time, and it's up and down.
Well, I think all these churches are up and down because everybody's watching it online.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't want to come in church no more because at one point things had got so bad, people was coming in robbing the churches.
They go into the Greek churches and rob the icons. Yeah. They go in and rob the churches. Yeah. But I don't
Yeah,
think it's
so-
just the churches. People are robbing and looting and running and doing
Well,
and
they're
they
scared now.
everywhere,
They're
right?
scared.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, COVID-19 scared a lot of people, and a lot of people are not coming out and coming to church.
I'm going to wave my magic wand and make you the mayor of the city of Chicago, Regina. What would you change?
Oh my goodness, that's a great question. But I would make it so everybody loved one another so much that they looked out
If
for
there
each
a
other.
song, I
Nobody had to
love
worry
one
about
another.
anything.
Mhm.
Nobody have to worry about anything. If
You know-
anything happened, we'll take care of it.
You know
We
what?
got you.
If you think about it, 99% of the people are really good, kind, generous souls like you and Owen.
Yes.
1% of the people are causing 100% of the problem. That
Yes.
1%. And the question is, how do you get that goofy 1% in line? Like these kids drag racing and, beating each other up. And,
Well, I would
Yes.
like to try to sit them down and ask them, what could I do for you to make you change and not do the things that you do?
I could tell
What
you what
could
you
I
could do. I could tell you what you would do. I know what's wrong with those kids. You want to know what I think?
Let me know.
They need a hug and a kiss. They need a place to
yeah.
go to where somebody loves them
Yes,
instead of running
yes,
around the streets and making friends with gang members. Yeah. They need a
That's
place
right.
where people love them and tell them they're wonderful and kind and generous and give them some hot food to eat, some good cornbread and some good
That's
pinto
right.
beans. Yeah.
And I would let them know how much I appreciate them.
Yeah, they'll be
for
sitting
helping
at
me,
your
because
table
when
eating
you
and
get
having a
older,
good
you
time,
can't do
sleeping on your
everything
couch,
anymore.
giving you a hug and a kiss instead
Mhm.
of running around on the streets acting like a bunch of fools. They don't have
That's
any place
right.
to go.
Oh my
They don't know
goodness.
about they don't know about life and love enough yet.
Oh,
I think they missed it. They missed that part.
they missed it because there's a lot of people and a lot of kids out there that don't know a mom and don't know a dad and don't know a
So
family.
true. So
We've
true.
lost
That's
that.
true.
We've lost that institution. And I got to tell you something. I talked to a lot of young people today. Nobody I know wants to get married. They don't want to get married. I'm like, are you serious? No, I don't want to get married. I don't have any kids. Really? What's the matter with you? They don't
That's
want to
the
get
joy
married.
of life, to get married and have a child.
Huh? Do you hear all
That's
these
the
kids
joy
saying
of
they don't want
life.
to get married?
Well, they rather live together, so they ain't got to say, I'm gonna get a divorce. I'm gonna just walk out.
I'm gonna walk out of here if I don't like what you're doing. Your husband's still
That's-
alive?
No.
He's dead.
Yes.
And how are you
Oh.
living by yourself?
Well, with my kids, my children, and my grandchildren.
And they take good care of you, so they fill the void.
Yeah, they take care of me. They ain't gonna let me leave here.
Uh-huh.
No, they're gonna take care of their grandma.
Yeah. Well, I'm really proud of you. All those great grandkids and all those kids.
Yeah,
and,
you did very
and,
well.
And your son and your two daughters. You're doing all right, Regina. That's
Well, my grandparents were farmers, and we didn't have a lot, but when we get nuts and apples, and that was Christmas. Those were our presents. and
let me tell you
apples and
something
oranges
about
and
people
nuts.
that had farms, because I had farms when I was growing up. When there's a lot of food in the refrigerator, you think you're rich. When there's a lot of food on the table, you grow up thinking that you're rich. You don't grow up thinking that you're poor because you didn't have any money. You don't care. There's food in the house. That means you're wealthy. How about that?
And, oh yeah, my grandma made cakes. Oh my goodness, every kind of cake you can think about, my grandmama could
Yeah.
make.
Did you
And
think
they
you
were
were
so
poor when you were
good.
eating all that cake?
No, I look forward to Christmas for the nuts, the apples, the oranges, and the cake.
Oh my goodness.
That was
how about
everything.
that? Yeah.
Yeah. How about that? Oh boy, you're old school. Well, you are a pleasure to talk to.
Yes.
I am so happy
Thank
for
you.
you. God bless
Me
you.
too,
Your
Maria.
church,
Thank
you.
you.
I'm so happy for you. If there's anything that's wrong when you get that bill, now you're not going to get it until October 1st. I want you to call us. Call here on WWVON 773-591-1690, and we're going to fix it for you.
Yes.
We don't want to overcharge
Absolutely.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll see.
Okay.
I'm going to probably be at a stepping event pretty soon. I'll let
Sounds
you know
good.
next
Oh,
week.
well,
You guys got to
that'll
get
be
out to
nice.
these stepping events. They're amazing. I go out there and
Oh, you
dance.
truly are.
Oh, we used to have Channel 7, the steppers that came on TV every Saturday. And I never missed it because they dress to impress and they step to keep on stepping. And it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Mm.
So I'm
It's a
excited about
art.
all the
It's a
stepping
art here
events
in
all over the
Chicago.
city.
It's an art.
It
Just
is an
like
art.
house food.
Yes.
Sam
Yeah, house
Chapman.
is-
Sam Chapman. Yeah, he does a great job with that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We are signing off here because Louis is singing It's a Wonderful, Wonderful World in the background. Yeah, I was at a
Yes.
wedding yesterday and the mom and the groom were dancing to Louis Armstrong. It's a wonderful
Oh.
world. Yeah. Yeah. She was crying and he was crying. It was sweet. Yeah. Louis can make you cry.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Thanks a million, Regina. We'll see you next
Yes.
week on
God bless you,
WVON, the
Miss
greatest
Tyler.
talk show in the city of Chicago with
Alrighty.
David Gordon and Maria Pappas. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Great day in the morning, Chicago.
Sunny and 70 on this Monday, June 22nd, 2026. I'm Jennifer Noyan in the headlines. First thing tomorrow morning, Governor J.B. Pritzker will be live on WVON for an exclusive interview with WVON's Rufus Williams. At a news conference earlier today, city leaders, along with Father Michael Pfleger and Urban League CEO Karen Freeman Wilson, called out for a creation of a dedicated Department of Gun Violence Prevention. This comes after a weekend of violence across the city, where as many as 36 people were shot, 7 fatally since Friday. Also, Father Pfleger has a direct response to President Trump's post asking why Governor Pritzker won't call him for help and that he could make Chicago a safe city in 1 month. National news from the Black Information Network is next on Chicago's original social media platform, 1690 AM, WVON, Berwyn, Chicago. It's 12:03.
Here's BIN News Now.
Police in the Bronx shot a suspect and several NYPD officers were injured after being struck by a stolen car.
With the sergeant on the ground in front of the Kia and multiple additional officers in close proximity to the car, the officer on top of the parked vehicle discharged his firearm at the driver.
All injured, including the suspect, are in stable condition as the investigation continues. At least 13 people were injured in a drive-by shooting on Chicago's South Side late Friday night. Police say 2 gunmen